I've got a rolling mat. So this is kind of like a silicone type thing. I've got rolling guides and a rolling pin. I like this rolling pin because you can see here, my hands don't move and the rolling pin moves. So I find that that's what works best for me. So I can hold the handles, they do not move. And then when I go, you see this turns, but my hand always stays immobile. The point of the guides, if you look at the thickness here, well, when I roll, it can't go any lower. And so it gives you a really level and even and consistent thickness of dough. So this is a 1/4 inch. My cookies will all be exactly a 1/4 inch thanks to these guides. I added a little clump of the dough there. I like to roll it on parchment paper so that I can pick it up and move it to the freezer. I do chill my cookies before I bake them. I find that that kind of makes sure that the shapes hold really well. I did not put any leavening agent in my cookie dough, and I find that also helps with regards to holding the shapes. Now there is moisture obviously in this dough, and so you'll often be told to flour the surface, but if you add flour, you're drying out the dough. So usually what I'll do is I'll put another piece of parchment paper on just so that it doesn't stick to the rolling pin, but I'm not adding flour to the dough. I'm just adding a small piece here and I'm just rolling out. So there's my cookie dough. Marlene here. So our cookies are rolled out. We're ready for the cutting part. There are a few different cutting techniques. So just regular cutting with a cookie cutter. Then there's Franken cookies and puzzle cookies. And then there's hand cutting. Look at all of those different techniques. I'm going to break it up in different videos. So stay tuned.